That's a tough tool. So I worked on that. Yeah, because Roy Fokker basically said some heroic things, but if I could remember one of them, I'd be stunned. So.
Pineapple salad.
Yeah, exactly, and a reference to pineapple salad. For those of Roy Fokker fans, that's his favorite thing that nobody knows what's in it. I'd love some pineapple salad. I don't know!
Hello, we are here with Wicked Anime, and we are here with Dan Woren, who is very famous for his part in Bleach as Byakuya Kuchiki. How are you today, Dan?
I'm very well. How are you today?
I am very good. Now that this day has just been perfect, it really has. So let's start off with the question: how long have you been in the industry for, Dan?
I've been, well, believe it or don't, I'm also known for something before Bleach, and most fans of anime would know about Robotech.
Yep.
Which was the show that I kind of got my start as far as any small bit of celebrity, and that was well over 25 years ago. So I've been doing this for a while.
That's very good. So let's see. Yes, my brother and I here, we are very big fans of Fist of the North Star, and as you could probably remember in the panel yesterday, we asked you to do a Jagi line. Do a Jagi line.
A Jagi line. Is there a line that sticks out to you? He could say almost anything, and it would sound fun.
Is there anything wrong with my face?
Okay. Does anybody know who Jagi is? Fist of the North Star? Yeah. Is there anything wrong with my face? Something like that? I always play charming people, you know? That was a lot of fun.
And we thank you very much for that because as you saw, a lot of people didn't know, and so we're very appreciative that because Jagi's a very cool character.
Yeah, that was a crazy thing to work on, and that was a very cool character. I love doing the off-the-wall characters like that. In Armitage Polymatrix is another one that I played a character that was Dan Claude, Jean Dan Claude, I believe, but he was like a cyborg that was very mellow, and then when he went off, it was like way off and killing people and going nuts, and that was so much fun to do. And Kiefer Sutherland was in that and played one of the leads in that, and a couple other people that have some celebrity now. So that was crazy. But again, I think I'm not alone in this. A large percentage of people that do voice work and various characters, when given the chance to do a villain, it's just like jump at it. It's so much fun.
Yeah, I can imagine. That would probably be pretty fun. What was it like the first time you found out that you had fans?
It's humbling. It's scary because you don't want to disappoint. You know, and coming to because I don't do a lot of conventions, but you know, the first one I went to, the first thing that was mind-boggling was the costumes, because I had no anticipation of that, of the cosplay, and I was just like, oh my God. This is amazing. Really, they make these things themselves. So that was quite illuminating. But the fan thing it's still mind-boggling to me. And as I was saying in the panel earlier today, we don't anticipate that. We just try to do the best we can and see what happens. And just in going from job to job, like, I mean, Robotech in the beginning, before it had any notoriety, that was just oh my God, I've got a job. It was just like I have a series. I'm a regular on a series. This is phenomenal. Yeah, that's so cool. So the fan thing is just a whole nother level that is not expected, unanticipated, and amazing and delightful to be able to generate that response. Yeah. So, and I think I'm safe in saying that most of us who do this do feel a great appreciation and responsibility to not to disappoint, to really do our best, you know, to really and to honor the fan in that, signing autographs and doing things like that, so that, you know, because they're spending their time and money to watch and listen to what we're doing, so the least we can do is reciprocate and you know, respond to them.
Yeah, as fans, we are very, very appreciative of your work.
Well, it's just, again, I have the great fortune, and there's not a lot of people that do. I have the great fortune to wake up, as I said before, on Monday morning and go, hey, I get to go to work. As opposed to what so many people, unfortunately, wake up Monday morning hating the fact that it's Monday and that they have to go Monday through Friday before they get to the weekend. Whereas every time I get to do a job like this, it's just like, oh, this is so great. They're going to pay me to do this?
Yeah.
I get to be a little kid and get money for it? That's so cool. So I'm so blessed and so grateful that this has transpired and that it continues. Can I add one small thing?
Absolutely.
Something that I'm currently doing that might be of interest.
That's right. Yes, that's right.
It is right, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
No, I'm in rehearsal for a new musical. I live in the LA area, and there's a new original musical that's being done that'll open in June of 2012 called Geeks the Musical. And it's set at Comic-Con. And I play an over-the-hill sci-fi actor who had a series in the 80s and then couldn't buy a job from then on because he was typecast for sci-fi and just wasn't happening. So now he makes his living going to conventions signing autographs, and he ain't happy. He's very bitter about the whole thing, so it's not like how I feel. That's the situation with that, but it's a fun show. Hopefully it will get to New York and Broadway. We'll see what happens with that, but there's already other cities that are wanting to put it on in the near future. So you can go to geeksthemusical.com to find out more about the show, if anybody that's interested.
Absolutely.
It'll be a lot of fun. And I sing and dance. Yes, I dance. Thank you.
Well, I cannot wait to see you in that. That'll be awesome.
Cool.
Well, thank you very much, Dan, for the interview. It was a pleasure speaking with you.
Absolutely.
And thank you for all the work you've done.
And bald and out of shape. And meanwhile, I'm looking at them going, and somebody says has been, and somebody else goes has been, and I'm like, has been. And then I come out and sing something along this line. They call me has been, feels like I've been had. Now my career's so sad. I used to be a star. I had a series. I played the hero. Now I'm a zero with a broken down car. That's all.